Everybody, welcome back to Steel City Live. I'm joined by my boy Sean. What is up, Sean?
What's up, Mike Drop Sports? What's up, Jason? Thanks for having me on once again. Always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, my friend. Always pleasure to have you back again, guys. What's up, George? What's up, Christopher? What's up, Nathaniel? Yes, we are back in action, and I like that. Chris said 23 hours and 30 minutes before the Bears are on the clock. Amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, Sean.
Oh, it's so cool. I'm so excited. I can't remember the last time I've been so excited for a draft, you guys. This is going to be so much fun.
Amen. And honestly, too, yeah, it's been a little over a year since we started this channel. And last year, when the draft was on, there wasn't a ton of people watching, all that kind of stuff. Now it's a little bit different. And I feel like we talked about the draft so damn much that I'm just like ready, itching, man, for this to be here just to see what the Steelers do here. How you feeling, Sean? What's your feel here tonight? Ahead of the draft night eve, we'll call it, just like Christmas Eve. What's your feelings? Are you pumped? What do you think the team's gonna do? What's your gut check feeling here?
Man, I'm just feeling super excited, and I'm like you, man. We've dissected this draft for weeks now, and I just cannot wait to just end all this speculation and just get answers and know exactly where they've been trying to go, and that's what I'm most excited for. And of course, to see our greatest new Steelers to join the team. And I think I, I was really bent on like they're going to go center, they're going to go tackle. But the past week, I'm starting to think, man, they might go wide receiver, they might go cornerback. So
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. Yeah, in the right way to do it probably is center, tackle. Those are the types of positions. Yeah, we're probably looking for. But man, you're right, Sean. So much shit has come about here, and it's like, hey, it's good in one way. The Steelers are kind of leaving you in the dark here. They're not showing their cards, man. They're not saying we're doing this for sure. Like there's some teams out there, you pretty much know what the hell they're going to do, and it's like the Steelers aren't one of those teams, and I like that. I like that about Omar Khan.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're not going to show their hand. They're really good with their poker face and holding
Yeah.
out. They're not rushing or reaching out. Like they're letting things just kind of pan out right now.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask for, man. Nathaniel asked, Jason, is Zach Wilson starting for the Broncos? That I don't know. I couldn't tell you. We'll have to see how they get into camp, but I'm sure they brought him in there for the hope that he's going to be the starter. But Zach Wilson is what it is. I don't know. Jeremiah Yoder, here we go. Absolutely. Gunner Reacts 21. What's up? George is in the house. Mel Mills, what's up, Mel? If by some madness the Steelers do not pick O line in the first round, who do you most want? Uh, I just if that's not the case, Sean, the Steelers don't go tackle and or center, whichever one they don't go there in the offensive line groupings. If all I'm asking for is just best player available, best athlete that contributes to this football team and is going to give the Steelers the best chance to win. That's all I ask. And I'm not saying I want a particular player. What about you? Who would you want? Or how do you feel about that if they don't go offensive line?
Well, if they don't go offensive line, I mean, my next wish would be a lockdown corner. I don't really care which one, as long as he can help lock down the edges with JPJ and just really help boost that defense into the next level of. It's basically I want to see a no fly zone. I want to see every time the quarterback throws it up, receivers are getting locked down and picking the ball off and just taking over. Take that element away from the other defenses. I mean, the other offenses, and that would be great. So yeah, cornerback, man.
No doubt, man. And I can't disagree with you there because, like we've said so many times when we've been talking, corner, you have two quality edge guys, man. Your defense instantly becomes just so much better. And that trickles down to the rest of the defense. Inside linebacker becomes a little bit better. Safety play becomes a little bit better because they're not having to help as much. I don't think people realize that, Sean. When you bring up that cornerback spot, that is something special because literally safeties, when you have weak corners, safeties have so many other responsibilities. They have to help out sometimes dropping down in a box. Then you got a weak corner. Now I got to cover over the top and back up that cornerback if they get smoked. When you have two lockdown guys, like you said, that's special, man. That
It
is.
really is. It is. And then, it helps out the linebackers, like you said. And with that addition of Patrick Queen, man, that's amazing. He's going to help stuff the run. We got, Minka back there, helping out the other DBs and just, dude, one more good lockdown corner, man. And it's going to be really hard to beat.
No doubt. And Chris says Roma Aduze and then Quinion Mitchell. Yeah, two of those cool dudes, man. I'd be down for both. Yeah, definitely a wide receiver or corner, something like that. And then Mel Mills says, hey, DeJean. And then Chuck also said, better go center and tackle. Yeah, there's so many options. And when you say DeJean, Mel, that's who I had in my mock in the first round, just because he was sitting around there in my head when we were doing it. And Cooper DeJean, though, Sean, I think Cooper DeJean is more of a player that would be one of those versatile type guys that can move all around in that defensive backfield. So I kind of don't know if he would be the lockdown corner in the NFL, but I think he would be a playmaker, and that's what I think you're looking for inside of the top part of that draft, man. Because Sean, here's the thing, too, that I've been thinking about. If the Steelers trade back, you're building up all these picks in rounds 2 and 3. Cool. Okay. You build up these picks in round 2 and 3. I think that's where the value of this draft is going to truly be. Get your playmaker in round 1 if you have to, whatever position you want to get. Get the best player you can. And then in rounds 2 and 3, I think that's where you build your draft class. Because this draft class, by age, is one of the older draft classes that we've seen in quite some time. And I feel like that means what? Experience. I feel like that brings a lot to the table. What do you think about rounds 2 and 3 tomorrow? Well, not tomorrow, but the next day, Friday. What are you thinking about rounds 2 and 3? Are you excited for those rounds? Do you think the Steelers could really build a quality draft class there?
Absolutely. This is just a rich draft. It's full of lots of talent, and you don't necessarily need a bunch of picks in the first round to get quality.
Yeah, I think your volume went out.
Sorry, I'm here.
Hold on, it went out. There it went.
Yeah, man. You can get
you're back
in the draft, and they can contribute. And there's a lot of hidden talent in these drafts, and some people, they get missed. Look at Brock Purdy, for example. He was Mr. Irrelevant, and look at him now. So there's talent out there to be found. We just got to, have the right, recruitment. And the people have good recruiters.
Yeah, man. Look at them all. Look at everybody. There's some deep players or deep positions in this draft. There's deep spots, man. And I definitely think they could get a hell of a draft class, especially if you trade back, grab some extra draft capital, get some more of those second, third round picks if you can. I love it, man. I love it. I think there's so many possibilities. Nathaniel asked, what was Ayuk's value that they said? According to a lot of things that I see, I don't think the 49ers are really entertaining the value part of it because I think they're waiting for top compensation in terms of high value draft picks. And I'm not sure the Steelers really wanted to give up a shit ton for him. And I don't know if that's, if they really entertained anything with them even much further than the initial talks. I think basically both sides are at a stalemate and they're waiting to see what happens. Don't be surprised if a trade happens after the draft. Like that could happen too. But here's one thing I'm thinking, Sean. I think the Steelers need to grab a couple wide receivers in this draft. I think so. I think you're full of threes, fours, fives on your team in terms of depth receivers. I think you need to go out there and make a splash. And I think you can find a couple, don't you, in rounds 2 or 3? That could make some big sense, man.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, like I was saying, there's just so much talent in there. And not everybody is going to be picked in the first few rounds. And, a lot of these guys, they make, 4th, 5th, 6th round, whatever. And these guys have, the abilities to go much higher. But for some reason, the media picks these certain players and they really blow them up. For Jackson Powers Johnson, like a month ago, was all over the place, saying he's going to go in the top 20 or even prior before. And now all of a sudden he's falling out. Other names are going in. It's just weird how they pick these certain names but you got literally hundreds of guys that are all like top tier athletes ready to go out there and make a name for themselves.
Amen. Chuck Ayers says, guys, oh, excuse me, Chuck. Sorry. Chuck says, guys, we have neglected the O line in forever build from the inside out, not outside in. I totally agree. Sean and I are both on board with that. I truly believe we're kind of that trenches type guys, man. That's where we really believe in this show. I would say with Sean and I both, we really value the trenches. And I think that that's where the Steelers should go. But hypothetically speaking, what if they don't? You know, that's just really what we're looking at kind of here ahead of the draft, 24 hours away from the draft starting. Basically, right now, we're about to be, the draft kicks off at 8 o'clock. The Bears will be on the clock with the first pick. And we're going to talk about that too here in 1 second. Let me get back caught up in the chat. What's up, Wesley Boyd? George says, I remember I was recruited in 1976. Hey, not that long ago, George. Don't dog yourself, brother. That wasn't that long ago. Sean was being recruited in the 60s, so don't feel bad. Chris says we are going to double dip at wide receiver. I hope so. I think so. Miss Pittsburgh in the house. What's up? Sean just asked about you, Miss Pittsburgh, whenever we were before the show. When we were trying to get him logged on, making sure you was still good. I said, I seen her. I seen our girl. Miss Pittsburgh is in the building. Let's go, people. Hit the like and subscribe button and let's go, y'all. Absolutely. We're about 12 minutes into the show. Make sure you're giving us some love by hitting that like button here for Steel City Live, only on Mike Drum Sports. I'm Jason, and that is my co-host, Sean. That joins me every Wednesday. And tomorrow night, Sean and I are going to be going hard with the draft. It's going to be a laid back night, guys. It's not going to be structured, just kind of like tonight. We're loose. We're going to be watching the draft unfold. We're going to be talking about it as it goes down. Sean and I will give you our reactions as we move through and kind of our predictions of how this thing's going to unfold. We'll have the computers, going. I'll have the projector flying off. You should be able to hear some of it. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to get copyrighted or demonetized, so we'll make sure that we're a little bit careful with what we show from the draft. But the way my booth's set up, Sean, here down in the basement, I waited to tear it down. Yes, we are moving, but I waited to tear it down because I have the wall that the projector goes against right in front. So I'll be able to hit the little button to where it'll flip the screen and I'll be able to show you the actual draft board. So I was hoping that we could do that, but we'll see how it goes. Nathaniel says, could anyone tell me why the Steelers would want to get a wide receiver? They have Pickens. Well, Nathaniel, they have no depth there. And that's the real problem. And I think Sean will agree too, and we'll hear what Sean has to say. But I think that they have no depth there. Yes, I'm not discounting Calvin Austin III. He's got talent, but he's not a number 2. And you have no guys on this roster that are more than a 4 or 5 right now. And that's where it bothers you. You have George Pickens, but that's all you really have in terms of real depth at that position. The rest of these guys are guys that aren't really top shelf guys. Quez Watkins, I can see if they get 2 wide receivers in the draft, not even being on a team. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that's why I think Nathaniel, I think that that's exactly why we should get 2 wide receivers. What about you, Sean? What do you think for the Pittsburgh Steelers about getting a couple wide receivers here? Love it, like it, whatever.
I would love for them to get more wide receiver depth, as you were saying, and here's why. If we only have George Pickens out there as our main number 1 receiver, and we don't really have much other talent, if you're an opposing team and you're a defensive coordinator, what's going to be your plan? You're going to take Pickens out of the game. You're going to double team him. You're going to shut him down. You're going to lock him up on the line. That's what they're going to do. And then what's that do to our offense? Well, it leaves us with Calvin Austin, who isn't that big, and he's not really a good slot receiver. He's not a number 2, like Jason's saying. So we need to bring in another big threat for a wide receiver, and that's so they're more focused on, we got to spread out. We can't lock down with just one guy and try to take one guy out, because if they do that, they'll hurt us with somebody else, and we need that somebody else. That's what we need.
Yes, exactly. Mel Mills brings up something that I was going to bring up here in a couple minutes, but we'll do it now. Good point, Mel. Any predictions as to who or which position gets that $7 million from Highsmith's contract restructuring? And here's your answer to that, Mel. If you've been around watching, I remember you many times being here. As I've said on the channel many, many, many times before, what will start to happen with the Pittsburgh Steelers right ahead of this draft is what? Restructures and kicking money down the road to open up cap space. And that's all you're seeing right now. I don't know if it's any designation toward a certain position. Perhaps if they start to move big, big money, then you could say to yourself that a trade is probably imminent. However, what they're doing right now is just giving themselves that cushion to free up to sign their draftees, the guys they are going to draft here in 2024. They're what, about 11 million under before this restructure, giving them about 7 million. So they're sitting about 17 million. That gives them enough money to do what? Sign the draft class and also have a little bit of cushion still because they always carry a little bit into the season. Now, if you start to see more of these restructures, I could say that money is going to be spent somewhere via a trade. That's what we're looking at right now. And I would say any trade would probably be a wide receiver trade. And that doesn't necessarily mean it would be a Brandon Ayuk. It could still be somebody else. So we'll see how that goes. But that's just to answer that. Did you see that, Sean? That's Highsmith is in the first year of a 4-year, $68 million extension he signed last offseason. And now by converting all but 1.25 million of Highsmith's salary into a signing bonus, the Steelers will shave off $7.2 million off their salary cap this season. The Steelers entered the week with $12 million in cap space. The signing bonus will be spread out over the life of the contract, which runs through 2027. So basically, Sean, what they did is they took Alex Highsmith's contract salary for 2024 and turned it all into a signing bonus, freeing them up for $7.2 million. Like it, love it, or what's your thoughts on
it. That's a great move.
Yeah.
It buys them a little time. It gives Highsmith, it gives him a nice little fat pay, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like saying I get to stay a little bit longer right here in Pittsburgh, the best franchise in the NFL, and that's got to be a dang good feeling for him. So yeah, when you got coaches coming to you and asking you to restructure, that's like a compliment to me. That's like saying we want you to stick around for longer. And I know we owe you a lot of money, but man, if you can just like kind of be a team player right now and help us out so we can get these other holes filled in, we'll give you this net right now, and then we'll give you this in the end, and let's make it a win-win situation. And I feel like that's what the Steelers are doing right now. They're moving towards a win.
Yeah, man, no doubt. They're giving him some cash up front. He's making some money. Yeah, he's making out in the deal. Extensions here. So what this means too, guys, also, this contract, which runs through 2027, they didn't have to even add any years, actually, Sean, which is surprising to me. What they did with this contract is just spread out that bonus over the next 3 seasons. So that money that they did right here, where they gave him that bonus, they just spread that out in terms of cap hit. And that's why they gave him all but $1.25 million, but they only get 7.2 in terms of cap savings. So that was it. Yeah, that's cool. You get your money up front. You're guaranteed it. I like it. And the Steelers, Sean, have the least amount of guaranteed money in the NFL on top of their books. So, that's one thing. That's something to look for. And they don't do that. They don't give a bunch of guaranteed money.
Yeah, and I love that. You got to earn it in Pittsburgh. It's a blue-collar city full of blue-collar people, and they want to see you go out there and bust your ass. And you know what? When you do that, you get paid. So, hell yeah.
And Alex deserves it, guys. Alex Highsmith played hard, man. He really did. And he's a team player. He's a Steeler. He's a real Steeler. And I like that. Miss Pittsburgh, oh my God, I can't wait. This is going to be very interesting. The best show in town here. Amen. Thank you, Miss Pittsburgh. All right, guys, make sure you're smashing that like button, as Miss Pittsburgh said. What's up, Corey? Corey's in the house. Sean's sister.
Corey. Hey, shout out to Corey, my sister in Texas. What's up? Love you guys.
Living the dream. Nathaniel Sampson, will there be a TV on the camera? Because if If so, the video might get him. No, it won't be Nathaniel. No, I'll follow all the guidelines. I said that if something major happened, I was going to flip it over and let you guys see a highlight. No, I wouldn't allow it to be constantly live streamed. So you could listen to us and not have to listen to douchebags like Mel Kiper is what we're giving you the opportunity to do. Not to have to sit there and say, hear the music coming on. Bum, 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 bum. Here comes Mel on there. Yes, guys, this guy, I knew it was going to happen. And he never, ever said anything about the whole damn thing the whole time this mock draft silly season was even going on. Just what a douchebag. I can't take Mel Kiper, dude. I can't stand that dude, man. Drives me fucking crazy, man. Excuse my French. I don't know if it's his stupid haircut or his dumb voice. I don't know. Or just being an idiot plain out, don't know what he's even talking about. I don't know. I mean, maybe a combination of all the factors. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of one of the guys' names though. I feel the same way you feel about Kuiper, but I can't think of his name right now. And if I do, I'll bring it up. There was this guy that used to, if anybody, like Chris Berman or something, the guy that used to announce like the All-Star like home run derby.
Oh no, not Chris. I know who you're talking about.
He like ruined that shit for me. Like I was so sick of him saying back, gone. It's like, bro, shut up. We want to hear the game. I know how you feel.
Shit. I know it, bro. Miss Pittsburgh, I'm going to have my screen onto the right and ride along with y'all in the party. Let's go Steeler. Absolutely. Thank you. Mark Malone, I think the Fry Daddy steps up. Nathaniel says, I think the Steelers should trade for a veteran to teach the rookies. What do you guys think? What, in the wide receiver room? George Pickens should start to step up as a veteran, Sean, going into year 4. I mean, right, year 4 he should be going. 3 or 4, one of the two. He's in that conversation. It's 3 or 4 years that he's been with the Steelers. It's time to be the leader now. You know, you don't get that luxury in the NFL, man, of developing for 5 or 6 years. You know, I don't think so. I think you need to produce a little bit faster than that. And that's why it bothered me so very much when everybody's like, oh, you got to give Kenny 5 years or so. I understand. Everybody ain't Terry Bradshaw. Everybody isn't going to just all of a sudden come around year 5, dude. I don't know. I just think that it should take a little bit less time than that, man, when you're paying people a bunch of money.
Yeah, we're in the year 2024. Let's all, you got to find a talent. Like, look at CJ Stroud, man. He comes in as a rookie and lights it up. You got to find those guys. You got the guys that have that fire lit inside and not afraid. Mm-hmm. They're confident in themselves. That's what you need, man. Look at Kenny Pickett. The guy was scared in the pocket. And then you look, then if you were to put frame by frame Kenny Pickett's plays next to CJ Stroud's plays, you would see 2 completely different quarterbacks. And man, what a difference.
CJ put an ass beating on Kenny Pickett and the Steelers down there. Let's not forget about that one, guys. Let's not forget about that monster beat down that CJ Stroud and the Texans gave to Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not even wow. What a difference, Sean. Nathaniel, what's that?
I won't be forgetting that game for a while either, bro.
Hell no. That left a sour taste in my mouth. Chris says we're going to draft Roma Duze and Roman Wilson in the later rounds. I hope so, buddy. I hope so. Absolutely. Miss Pittsburgh, yes, sir. And the Towels, we love it. Big Hoss. Do we really want Ayuk that bad? I think for the right price, they would take him. Even if, guys, you've got Brandon Ayuk for 1 year, that's if the 49ers forked over and paid a lot of his salary and you didn't have to give up. I'd give a second round pickup for Brandon Ayuk for 1 year. I would do that, I think. But we'll see. I wouldn't pay him, though, the money. They would have to pick up a shit ton of the money. I think that the draft is deep enough. I don't think you need to go and make a trade, at least not before the draft. I think you should draft the guys you want, see how the room looks after that, and then prices will go down a little bit across the league in terms of trade value, and then figure it out, man. That's what we need to do.
I'd rather have Malachi Corley or Xavier Leggett over Brandon Ayuk myself. So,
yeah. Cheaper, younger options, man, that aren't coming in to be paid because you have George Pickens, your superstar, your homegrown superstar that is coming about that's going to need paid real soon. You shouldn't go out there and acquire other talent that's been grown somewhere else to have to pay really quickly. I just don't think that that's the answer either. Chris says we still have to extend Naji and Freiermuth. Yeah, sadly though, that won't fill out or that won't give us a ton of cap space. But you're right there, Chris. Definitely, they need to do that. And I got a beat down last night from a couple people through some comments talking about that I was saying Najee was shitty or something, which I'm not. 60 yards a game is his statistics. I understand that he ran behind a bad offensive line. I still give him credit. I think he's a good player. I'm not dogging Najee Harris. If they work out a fair price for him, absolutely. But $10 million, $8 million a year for Najee Harris is insanity. I don't care. Insanity. It just makes no sense to me, man. Just makes no sense.
I'm a big fan of Naji. I love Naji, man. I really
do. I do too, Sean.
But what you're speaking is the truth, and that's what these guys need to just understand. Like, these are facts, these are numbers, they're stats, and they don't lie. And
yeah,
that's
reality's reality, Sean. We can't twist the reality, man. I know some people live in that fantasy world and they want to say, yes, we'll make this all better. The 60 yards a game, no matter what, will go up as long as he gets a good. You don't know that. We don't know. The stats are the stats. It is what it is. I love him as a leader, though. I do. I think he's a hell of a fucking leader, Sean. Excuse my French. I keep saying the F-bomb. I apologize for you guys. I'm going to get myself demonetized. But anyway, he's a heck of a leader. I think so. I think he is a solid guy in the locker room. I think he's a good guy in the community, too. Don't get much better than Najee Harris in terms of what he does for youth and people like that, and helps out folks, and is a big-time guy in his hometown, Antioch, California. Najee Harris is a solid guy. Solid guy. If the Steelers sign him at a proper rate, thank you. Cool. Awesome. Glad to have you, Naj. Glad to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. 100%, bro.
Mark Malone says, yeah, Highsmith plays hard. He does. What's up, Tom? What's up, Steel Nation? Steel City Live. Make sure you're hitting the shit out of that like button, guys. We have 15 likes right now. Get that up. Hit that like button for your boys here on Steel City Live, only on Mike Drop Sports. Make sure you join Sean and I tomorrow night for our live draft party as we continue to break this down, and it should be a hell of a lot of fun. It'll be a more relaxed atmosphere. Also, Sean, we're going to redo our giveaway tomorrow. For anybody that was a Mike Drop Mafia member last month, you get a chance to get the picture again tomorrow. So buckle up, get yourself here. And yeah, Sean's already claiming it. He already did last time, but he jinxed himself. Big Hoss, that's true. I kind of want to draft a wide receiver, though. Oh, shit. Sorry. Pull up. I did not mean to hide your hold on. There we go. I got you unhid now, I think. I hit the wrong button, buddy. Sorry, I wasn't trying to mess with your message there. Sometimes my finger, I got to scroll on this side. Okay, my fault, man. I wasn't hiding your message. What's up, guys? Thank you, Pull up. I wasn't trying to hide your message, though.
I think Jason was showing you what he can do in case you get out of line. That's all.
Yes. I got the power. What's up, Steeler Wade? What's up, Russell Barton? What's up, man? What's up, George? Says, hey, Jake. Steeler Wade show. What's up, my friend? Ain't seen you in a bit. Glad to see you there, Steeler Wade. Russell Barton. I want both Barton and Frazier. You would want Barton, Russell. Last name. Same last name. They may be related. Mike Drop Mafia member. Related to Graham Barton.
Hey, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I'd be stoked with that too, man.
Hey, we get all the cool folks up in this bitch. No doubt about it. I want those two players also, Russell. No doubt about it. Mark Malone. Let's forget about that one. Which one were you talking about?
Hey, I just want to say, Wayne's World, if you're in the chat, please say something. Because yesterday I wanted to talk to you, bro. Please tell me you're in the chat, bro.
He actually gave us a good compliment on James Harrison after that. So I think he actually subscribed to the channel. But we will still ride your ass, Wayne's World.
Bro, I got a lot to say. Please show
No
up.
doubt. Everybody's saying that was too expensive for Ayuk. Mark Malone, yeah, that's Warren's money. It could be. Warren needs a contract too, man. They could get him a little bit cheaper, though. I think also maybe 1 or 2 million. You never know, man. Get him in the building for a while, man. What do you think, Sean? Keeping this running back room intact, putting a solid offensive line in front of them, letting those guys all play together for 2 or 3 years. I think that would be something cool and special to see. I think they could get really good. What do you think?
Man, you say that, and I instantly thought championships. I saw Lombardi's. I can visualize it, man. Like, yeah, that's where that would lead us to a bunch of championships. Let's go. There he
Like the
is.
1975 Steelers, baby. Hey, Wayne's World, you remember 74 and 75, 78 and 79? We remember those years. Russell Barton, we haven't spent shit on the O-line in forever. It's NFL growing pains. Yeah, you got to spend money to make money, baby. You got to make you got to make sense into dollars. That's exactly how it's got to work. No doubt about it. And
We haven't had.
Omar does that, Sean. He turns
Yeah.
sense into dollars, baby.
He sure does, man. He's got that construction, the con artist, man. And you know what? We haven't had a solid center since Marquise Pouncey, and I'm just, come on, let's fix this. Come on.
Yeah. Kendrick Green, turd. Mason Cole, turd. Shit. I even like guys like J.C. Hassenauer back in the day. He even did okay. I liked him. Mr. Neats, what's up, man? Love Naji. However, running back market is down, and he's a $4 million a year max right now. Totally agree, dude. Absolutely agree. Jason, you pierce my virgin ears with this vulgar alley talk. Steeler Wade, you forget I watch your show too. Steeler Wade ain't got no virgin ears. Our boy, he ain't got no virgin ears. Let's go.
Come
I
on,
love
bro.
that.
Steeler Wade, we know you on the job site, bro. We all work construction. We know what kind of stuff comes out of your mouth. Come on.
Yeah. When we see you with that hard hat on, Wade, dude, we know what it is. We know what it is, bro. We know what it is. You got a potty mouth. Chris says, what time does the live draft party start tomorrow? We will kick it off about 7:55, 8 o'clock, right around there, right about when the draft starts. And we will have a great time. It's going to be laid back. Yeah, you can get your popcorn ready, bring your snacks. We're going hard, baby. It's going to be a good one. No doubt about it.
Lots of fun.
No doubt. Miss Pittsburgh put that time in there, 8 p.m. Absolutely, Miss Pittsburgh. Guys, if you want some cool emojis to be part of the community, be part of the Mic Drop Mafia membership program, 99 cents a month. Get you entered into the giveaways. That giveaway tomorrow will be a re-give since the person didn't claim it. But next month, you have a chance to win $50 cash. So make sure you're into that. Every month, it'll be something cool, man, that we will give back to our community of wow, it's so weird to say, thousands of fans. And I love it, man. Thank you guys so much. Sean, what's up with that candy, baby? Let's do that. I'll buy it.
All right, you know what? Tomorrow I will go and I will get the box. I'll create the video of where I'm going to get these candies from. They're all handmade, hand dipped right here in Hawaii. I'll send it to you, bro. I'll go tomorrow. I will go get it.
Do they have a website?
Yeah, BigIslandCandies.com. Guys, check them out. That's where I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to pick up a box of candy, and we're gonna put it up, and somebody's gonna win that. I'm gonna send it from Hawaii to you.
Yeah, authentic, baby. We only do real shit up in this bitch, dude. Only real shit.
Only on My Drop Sports will you win fresh candies from a tropical island of Hawaii.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, hey, it don't get no better than that, bro. It don't.
Then you can eat your candies and watch a little Steelers football with us. All right.
Nathaniel said he got completely owned by YouTube and dipped. Wayne's World. Wish my middle name was George. Yeah, George is a cool name. I like our George. George Teston. He's our guy. Mel Mills, Jalen deserves $3 million a year. Easy. Yeah, he deserves it, bro. He's a runner. He could 2-3 million. I'd be down for it. You too, Steeler Way. Good night, my friend. Chris, that running back talk was music to my ears. Amen. Later, brother. Everybody telling he is hilarious. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get through the chat and catch up here. I'm almost caught up. Russell Barton says, Mims, did I miss this discussion? Giant natural talent and hopefully future Yinzer favorite. Could be, man, is if he's there, JC Latham could be there. Sean, these tackles are there, and I think that they can take one for sure. If is it though, I haven't talked to you since I come to this conclusion after I heard Ed Bouchette, former Pittsburgh Steelers media personality, talking about this. He said maybe tackle is more of a want as opposed to a definitive need. What is your thoughts on that?
I personally feel it's a need. We need another clutch tackle so we can get Broderick Jones to slide into his home base, if you will, be comfortable, and just have another stud on the line. And with the tackle and with the center, both of those additions coming in, bro, we got Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. We got Russell Wilson, dude. It will almost, I feel like we would almost be unstoppable. And then we get another lockdown corner. We're going to the Super Bowl, bro. And you know what? I'll say it. I'm gonna come out and say it this early. We got a chance, guys. Like, this is it. They're going for it this year. They really are. I've never seen the Steelers make so many big moves in the free agency in my recent memories. Like, I feel like this is it. They're going for it this year, guys.
Making that run, baby. What's up, D? D says, with a geriatric quarterback, you need a stout.
Maybe.
Damn, D, you make me and Sean feel old as shit, boy. Woo. Damn, I feel like I should be in a care home.
Man, you know what? I've accepted it. I'm going to age gracefully, here in my 40s. And, I look at myself no longer as a player. I got that coaching mind. I'm a coach now. I got my son. He's coming up. He's starting to play. So, man, we got that coach brain now.
Yeah, we are the game. We ain't players no more. We are the game. That's what it is. It is what it is. I mean, look at me, man. I age like fine wine over in this bitch, dude. Fine wine. I get better looking every single day, and it hurts. It's tough. I mean, hey, it's tough to live like that, Sean. But hey, we do it, baby. We do it.
Not just you, all of you. All my Drop Mafia, you guys are all beautiful. We love you guys. Thank you.
We're those ones. That's what I'm going to start calling the Mafia. The ones, baby. The ones.
We are the ones. And one of these days, we all going to meet up in Pittsburgh in the parking lot. We're going to go to a game. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to fly out. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Oh, super tailgate, baby. That's what we're going to call it. The ones tailgate. Mafia tailgate, baby. Nathaniel Sampson, the most exclusive Mafia of all. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, right. No doubt. No doubt. Then Farmer says, I'm leaning at getting a wide receiver in the second. Yeah, if you got 2 picks. If you don't get a center, if you let Zach Frazier go and you pick a receiver and you don't take Zach Frazier, and if he's sitting there, I think that would be the most bonehead move that Omar Khan can make. I'm not saying now if he's gone, Sean, take the wide receiver. If nobody's there, take him. I get that. If all your players that fill position and need are gone, cool. Do what you got to do. But I think that would be a real bonehead move if Omar Khan leaves a guy like that on the board, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt they pass on. If Jackson Powers Johnson's there when they pick, Zach Frazier's there when they pick, Graham Barton's there when they pick, I just feel like they're going to pull the trigger on one of them.
They don't call him a con man for nothing. Come on. We're going to get something good.
No doubt. No doubt about it. I don't mind the wide receivers, though, Farmer. We were just talking about that before you came in. I think we should get 2. So does Sean. We really think they should load up on the wide receiver spot. Russell Barton, balance the O-line and watch the fireworks again. Yes, and what Sean said, run game, defense, and a quarterback that can make the plays when it's necessary and become a real game manager leads to championships, leads to sticky Lombardi trophies. That's what it leads to. Period. It does. That formula never goes sour, Sean.
You say sticky Lombardis, and I just instantly thought of when they get these Lombardi trophies. When you win the Super Bowl, you got all the players that won that trophy putting their hands all over it, kissing it, making all those beautiful marks with their fingerprints and their lips and everything, and then they wash it off just to put it on a shelf. I stand with the former Steelers when they brought this up, Troy Polamalu in particularly. Don't wash those marks off, man. You leave those fingerprints and lip prints and everything on there because those are from the guys that won that shit. And we don't deserve to have them wiped off, man.
There's a lot of STDs and hepatitis C, B, Q, D, whatever floating around on that thing. Leave it on there, man. Just don't ever touch it again. Put it in the trophy case. Leave that bitch where it be.
Damn straight. That's history right there, man.
Yeah, how about when guys win like the Daytona 500? They take those race cars with all the confetti on them, all the champagne spilled on them, and they put them right in. They never wash them, never touch them ever again. That's what they should do.
They should. I agree.
We are this year's Rams without forfeiting our future. I like that analogy, Farmer Jr. Yeah, that's cool. Teams like the Rams, Sean, when you ditch all your draft capital, and I always say this, and I know people get probably sick of it, you build through the draft. And you heard Omar and Mike Tomlin the other day, Sean, say one thing. This is a team that builds through the draft and supplements through free agency. That's what I like it. What do you like? Do you like more of free agency or do you like more of the draft picks?
I like draft picks, but I like a little bit of free agency with it. I like a little bit of variety. The Patrick Queen was beautiful. Like that's my favorite move so far was Patrick Queen out of everybody in the free agency. So I love that move. And then let's bring in a couple like maybe a young stud cornerback. Obviously the trenches, the line is number one with me. But hey, what I'm just saying, yeah, cornerback, wide receiver. But yeah, man, Patrick Queen, you got to have a little bit of both. You got to get some veterans in there to help the young guys out and teach them, and then you got to bring in some fresh legs, man.
Yeah, mix it up, baby. Mix it up. No doubt. D says compared to 20-something pro football players, we are ancient. Yeah, D, you make me feel like I should be in a wheelchair eating tapioca pudding and like getting my ass wiped by somebody. That's what you made me feel old, brother. You made me feel old, D.
You're only as young as what you are in the heart, brother. And I'm still young at heart. I'll go out there. I'll still play some football, baby. I'm gonna go ride some waves. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out there and live it up, man. I don't want to go old, and I'm gonna be young forever in the heart, brother.
Up to about 2 years ago, my old ass could still dunk a basketball. So hey, I'm good with that. Now this year, the kids would all say, "Dunk it, dunk it, dunk it," and I'm like, I just can't get up there. No. My legs don't got that much hops in them no more. But I still take them out there on the street and they try me and they'll all gang up on me and I'll play them all. And Daddy still works that ass a little bit. That didn't sound
how
right.
tall are you, Jason? You can dunk it. How tall are you?
Like 6 foot, a little over.
I could like hang from the rim, and I'm 6 foot, but I could never quite get that solid dunk. I couldn't do it, bro.
I couldn't do it until I was about 20-some years old, and that was after being in the military. And I felt like the combat boots like helped build my legs up a little bit for some reason, like always wearing them. And after that, I was able to do it, man. And I could do it for a long time. Not no more, man. Not last like probably year and a half. I haven't been able to do it. Now I get up there and I hit it like in the middle of the ball. I'll hit the rim with it, and it's like, shit, man, that hurts. That hurts bad. Last time I did it, I like fell. Like I hit it so hard off there because I wasn't used to like I mashed and fell on my back and my butt. Thought I broke my coccyx, dude. I age like vinegar, says Russell Barton. Even when my mom tries to call me beautiful, the words hang in her mouth. That was from D. Yes, sir. We're going to party. Let's go, Steeler Nation. Absolutely, Miss Pittsburgh. We are going to party it up. Typical ghost guy. You ain't on the field. Oh, God, you're one of them douchebags. Shut the hell up, man. I listened to this conversation one time on the radio. what this dude, typical ghost guy, brings up. And I got to call you
Ah,
out, man. I don't call people out all the time on the show, but when you make a dumb comment, yeah, I got to say something about it. You say we, like, so, hey, we're talking about the Steelers and we say we or something like that. We are part of this shit, dude. We pay the bills, baby. We watch it. We consume it. We take care of the payments, man. We feed the money into the system. Without we, the fans, shit don't get done, baby. The league doesn't exist. So yes, we. It is what it is. I'm a fan of the team. I'll say we if I want to. Is it that bad? Is it that incorrect? If it's that bad of a thing, don't even root for football, man. Just carry on somewhere else. Football is a family. Football is about a team, an environment of like a family unit, man. That's what football's about. That gets me fired up. Sorry.
you know
I'll
what?
tone it down. Tone it down.
We have been paying into this franchise for most of our lives. We have been going out there and filling those seats up. We are the people that they perform for. We are a part of Steeler Nation, bruh. And if you don't
Yeah.
like that, that's just too bad, bro. Go be miserable somewhere else, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't got to be miserable here. We're here to have a good time. So go take your wee ass and move on somewhere else. Here, I can
We
help you along with that. Oh, wait, I'll leave you
we
because I'll let you make some other dumb comments.
we don't want you.
No doubt. We like our people that come in and have fun. That's what we're about. Chris says, y'all keep thinking that Russell Wilson is over the hill. He is the best QB we have had since Big Ben. Get him some protection and weapons, and he will cook. I don't think he's too old. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. I think he'll do good. I think he's put in the right environment here. We'll see, Sean.
You know
Nathaniel
what?
says, go ahead, man.
I'm just on that note. I wasn't all for Russell Wilson. I wasn't for
Me
Justin
either.
Fields. I wasn't for it. But now that they're here, I embrace it, and I actually feel pretty good about it. I really do. I like what Russell Wilson's going to bring with his experience and his knowledge of the game, and he can mentor Justin Fields and maybe turn into something for us in the future. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling better about it this year than I was last year with Trubisky and Kenny Pickett, and Mason Rudolph. I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah. Nathaniel asked me, I watched that short of Johnny Manziel and the Bagman. I didn't really understand it. Bagman means every college, in basically any real big college, had a guy that paid players, that came and gave you money, that bought you things. And that's how that, before the NIL days, that's how these players got paid. And believe me, they got paid. And Johnny Manziel was talking about that. And like, the Bagman didn't agree with Johnny's dad, who wanted $3 million for him to return, or $2 million to play another season at Texas A&M with Lincoln Riley. And they thought that they really had something special, and they outsmarted themselves. They didn't want to pay Johnny, and that's how that conversation ended up happening, talking about the bag man. D says the Patrick Queen move has been the only one I've agreed with. I agree with it, no doubt. Homegrown for sure, but like Cowher said, we want guys playing as close to the line as possible. Sometimes they might cross it. See you, man. See you, Farmer. Yeah, absolutely, Sean. I want guys playing on a damn edge, baby. I want you to play on that fine line of borderline psychotic. That's what I want you to be playing on.
Yeah, kind of like that short you put up the other day of was it yesterday of James Harrison? That guy
Yeah.
was nuts. And look at dude, everybody feared James Harrison. That guy was a monster on the field.
My two favorite Steelers, really, on the defensive side of the football in the modern era, besides Joe Green, who's my all-time favorite Steeler, but the modern era Steelers, my two favorite guys were Joey Porter Sr. and James Harrison, because they played with that damn edge, man. They brought that Steeler football.
They brought that fire. They brought that energy that just all the other team just exuberates and feeds off of. I never forget Joey Porter saying, "They shot me in Denver. You hear me, Wayne's World? They fucking shot him in Denver. And what did they do? They went out there and spanked your asses." Woo!
Hey, Sean, before I forget, I put this up for you. This is from 1970 something. 1970s. Yeah,
Wow.
during their heydays. Yeah, I got some old shit, baby. Like D
Bro.
says, his heart's so old that it pumps out dust. He's youthful like Joe Biden. Hey, I'll be Joe. This is how Joe would do this show. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm here. Sorry.
Which way do I go? Which way do I go?
Yeah, no doubt. What's up? Why you mad? Steelers won. We ain't mad, baby. We love it. Welcome. Steeler Nation in the heart, baby. We are freaking Steelers Nation. Absolutely. I love the enthusiasm tonight. You guys are rolling. Nah, Mason's the best QB since Big Ben, but I'll give Wilson the second best. Hey, we'll never know about Mason. We'll never know. How sad is that? I did want to see him 1 year for sure. Y'all fire that ass up. Amen. Where is Wayne? I don't know, Pull up. Where is Wayne? Sean been calling him out. He ain't come on.
I don't think he's coming back, bro. And I wish he would have, because I had a lot to say. I would love to just ask him a few questions.
Corrick says, you embracing that old ass man as long as the Broncos be paying that contract. You're damn right, baby.
Damn
and he's
right.
35 years old. Where all of a sudden, why is that always all of a sudden like old? You have Aaron Rodgers, who's like 66 playing in the NFL. You had Tom Brady play until he was 83 years old. You had Peyton Manning play until he was about 55 years old. Like, why all of a sudden, because it's Russell Wilson, is it a damn... I don't know. I just think it's going a little too hard on my boy.
Oh, right now, for an old man, as you guys say, like Russ, he looks damn good for an old man.
Damn good. And he knows how to pull them, too. He gets them baddies, boy. Yeah. Why you mad? Steelers won. Let's go, Ben. Oh, he's calling out the old 7. Ooh. TD in the house. What's up, TD? I saw an article today that Muth might be available for trade during the draft. Do you think that would be possible? I think it could be. I definitely do. Would I like to see it happen? No. I feel like he's a little bit injury riddled. We'll see how that all goes. I feel like he's been underutilized. What about you, Sean? Trading Pat Freiermuth, something that you would do? No. What do you think?
Yeah, it's always it's an option. It really is. Would I prefer him to be traded? Probably not. But then again, I wouldn't be too upset about it because we have Darnell Washington. But we want some depth at the tight end also. So if we can just get through this year with, let's say, Freiermuth with Washington, we got some good depth there. And like I say, we can make a deep playoff run, maybe a Super Bowl run. We're stacked up, guys. We just got a few holes to fill, and we can make a good run. So I would like to see Freiermuth stick around for another year.
No doubt, Miss Pittsburgh, getting a crowd of fans fired up. Wave that terrible towel. Let's go, guys. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, and most importantly, hit that free like button. It's free of charge. Hit that like button, and it helps us here at Steel City Live, only on Mic Drop Sports. I'm Jason, and that is my co-host, Sean, here on our Wednesday edition. I appreciate you all for stopping through. Don't forget tomorrow, our live show for the draft, our live watch party. Make sure you join us for that. It is going to be a kick-ass time. Also, guys, don't forget our daily uploads. I know it's the off season, but let's get those rolling again, getting those back in the YouTube algorithm. Russell Barton, have faith in Omar. Next stop, respectable football, and hopefully the promised land sooner than later. Sean, I really think Omar Khan and Andy Weidel here, given now a year or two together, I really feel like they have built this program a little bit better than it was as they found it after the Kevin Colbert era. And I think that a couple more years, if they were together, I think that this could be a real solid team. I definitely think that they're doing good things together. Do you like the combination of Omar Khan and one Andy Weidel?
I think these two are creating something really special, and this is just the beginning of something that's going to last for many years. Pittsburgh Steelers are rebuilding into something that is going to be the next force to be reckoned with. Like you're not going to be able to come through the AFC North anymore. It's not always going to be in Arrowhead Stadium anymore. I'm sorry. I'll be the first one to say it. But the Steelers, they're coming, baby. And you know what, Chief? You're going down. You ain't going this time. Not this year.
We coming, baby. We're coming.
Yeah. I'm not just off just to talk shit. Like, I firmly believe this.
Oh, I got that. I'm fingers crossed, baby. I think it's good too. Russell Barton says Kevin Green, beautifully psychotic. I forgot about him too. Yeah, absolutely. Chris, yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you for the compliment, Chris. Appreciate you. Waving that towel. Let's go. D, when are the Pirates going to grab up Trevor Bauer? His accuser just got charged for fraud. Wow. These people that accuse people of shit, and if it ain't true, that's kind of crazy too. It makes you wonder, man. Mm-mm-mm.
You guys don't know who Paul Skeens is? You got to check him
Oh.
out. This guy is the next upcoming superstar of the Pirates.
What
Mark
about
my words.
Jones? Dude, Jones, with how many strikeouts? He's played really well, but it's the Pirates, man. They don't got a solid team around them, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Skeens, definitely 7 strikeouts again yesterday at AAA, Indy. What can you say? He's getting
When,
stretched out. He's ready to go.
when they bring Skeens up, bro, it's going to be a game changer. I've been saying it before he was even drafted.
No doubt. Russell says good deals made happy hour possible. Absolutely. RFC Banana, what's up? Pittsburgh Reels, what's up? Washington isn't Heath. I mean, Moose. Yeah, I didn't like that, Sean. I don't like that. That's Heath's thing. Let's come up with something else. Let's be a little bit more creative than going, Moose. It sounds like we're mooing. Heath was different. Heath, that sounded just right. Heath, not
E,
moose. It sounds like
right.
we're a herd of freaking cattle.
You're
They're
right.
cattle to boot.
We don't want to be yelling moo like a cow, like you say. We got to switch it up. We got to come up with something more creative. You guys, Mike
Yeah.
Drop Sports, I'm asking you guys right now because you guys are the smartest group of people out there on YouTube. We got to come up with something else. We came up with Let's Well. We came up with a few things. Let's come up with something for Muth.
Yes, definitely. Let's come up with something better for the Moose, man. We need to figure out something better for Pat Fryer Moose. It's going to be a party, absolutely. 8 o'clock tomorrow here on Mike Drop Sports in the show, Steel City Live. Amen, baby. How do you get the Steelers emojis? That's from Scrolls. You got to become a Mike Drop Mafia member. Go to the homepage of our channel and scroll over there where you see community, live, playlists, all that. Keep scrolling over and you'll see memberships or join this channel and it's there. Or you can go in the description of this video and there's a link that you can join this channel. And you'll become a Mike Drop Mafia member for 99 cents per month. The cheapest around, the best community too. And you get entered into giveaways for 99 cents a month. You find $1 in your couch cushion and you're getting entered into giveaways that you could actually like make something back off of it too. So it's cool that way. No doubt. Best show in town. Thank you, Miss Pittsburgh. I love you. Thank you. Yes, get that memberships. D says, man, Sean's called me a smart and beautiful. I feel like he's going to buy me a drink next. He might. Sean's a sweet talker now.
Bruh,
Sean's sweet talker. Smooth.
I'm on my second tall can right now, bro. And you know what? I would buy you a beer if I could, D. I would.
That's right. He's smooth, though. Sean's smooth. He just went and earned himself. He had to go down, dump some stuff out at the dump, navigate some chickens and shit. He's smooth right now. Smooth.
What Jason's saying is like out here in Hawaii, you got wild chickens everywhere. Like literally, they're everywhere. You can get yourself a rooster. You can get yourself some hens. You can get yourself some chicks. They're everywhere, bro. And he just trips out when I send him little videos.
Who has chickens just running around, hanging loose,
Bro, out here, they do.
Mr. Neat says, why not fry? Hey, I mean, it's an option. It's better than moo.
Yeah.
Miss Pittsburgh, come on, people. Let's hit the like button and subscribe button. Let's go get this best show in town here. Let's do it. Make sure you're cracking the shit out of that. Guys, we almost hit 3,000. We're almost there. Let's get those subscribers up. We're about to be 3,000, but we're close, man. We're close. We're close. Jason Marshall, Shaler checking in. What's up, bro? Jason Marshall from Shaler. That's near Pittsburgh. That's cool. Checking in. Appreciate it, man. What's up? Salute. Yeah, guys, make sure you go over and subscribe to Sean's channel. Also, we need to get him up there a little bit more, so make sure you go hit that. We will continue to preach that tomorrow. We'll put some stuff, some links for that kind of stuff in our links or in our bio, or description of the channel or the show. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. My fault. What's up, Tyrone? D, Mongoose to the right. Mongoose.
Oh, yeah, they're a big problem out here. Lots of mongoose. They brought the mongoose out here to take on the rats, but they didn't to combat the rat problem that's out here on the islands. But the mongoose is not nocturnal like the rat, so it was a big mistake. So now they got two problems. They got the rats and the mongoose. So kind of a funny story, but not too funny.
It's funny. I like the mongoose. Mongoose, though, that's the like dreaded enemy of these snakes, like cobras and shit. I read a cool story when I was a kid about a mongoose that was, would fend off the snakes in an Arab nation. So it was pretty neat. It was a good story. But anyway, Chris says both of you guys are welcome to my bar booth, Brew and Q or the Wing Ding. I like Brew and Q, and I like Wing. I like Wing Dings. I do like Wing Dings.
Hey man, I would love to join you for a brew. That sounds awesome. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, guys, we are going to do that next off season or next season, man. 2024. We're going to have a tailgate. We're going to get it to that, and we're going to have a tailgate, and I'm going to like get a place, go down there early, and tell everybody on the channel in the community tab where I'm at, and we're going to just go hard, man. We're going to have a fun time. I can't get too drunk though because I got to drive a long way back to Motown. What up, Justin Menike? Yes, the draft is tomorrow. Make sure you're joining us for that draft party. Riki Tiki, now we know you're old. We are old, dude. Yes. Is that the story's name? Riki Tiki? That might have been it. I don't know. That might be true. I can't remember the name of it. All right, guys, we've been going for a little bit over an hour. Tomorrow night's going to be a long show, so we're going to shake this one down here tonight, give our voices a little bit of a rest. Oh, cool, Tyrone. Yeah, I remember that story. It was a really cool story. Yes, absolutely, guys. Make sure you come and join us tomorrow. Get yourself that Mic Drop Mafia membership. Sean and I are going to rest our voices for what's going to be a monumental show here on Steel City Live, the best damn sports show on YouTube. So make sure you join Sean and I tomorrow. Any closing thoughts, Sean?
Man, my only closing thoughts is you know what, tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Come join us. We're going to watch this draft. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk, and you know what? Let's go back and forth together. Let's talk about when we draft whoever we get. Let's talk about how excited we are, how disappointed we may be. Let's just bring it all out here. Let's put it in the chat. Let's interact. It's a lot of fun.
Amen, man. You guys are the best community, no doubt about it, man. I love it. Tyrone says Brian Thomas Jr. round one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow's the night, guys. We will see exactly what happens here. And as Sean said, hey, we're going to have a good time. Sean and I, we're going to just be hanging loose. Here's this weirdo back with this I'm edging shit. How do we delete him for life?
Bruh, I don't know. I'm
there you go. I figured it out. Hide user from this channel. He is no longer involved. Notorious non-racist 21. Peace.
Why
Yeah.
don't you go edge in your mom's house, bro? I'm sorry, but just quit edging with us. That's gross.
These are probably people living in their mom's basements, dude. You know what I mean? No doubt about it. All right. We're wrapping it up, Sean. Tomorrow night, big night. We'll see you all. Thank you, Sean, for joining me. I'm Jason. That's Sean. This is Mic Drop Sports and the show Steel City Live. Peace. See you, Sean.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks, Jason.
Later, buddy.